This is everything that I eat in a day while cooking at home. I usually skip breakfast and go straight to lunch, and today I was really craving shakshuka. It's super easy and it makes for the perfect brunch. I'm gonna start off by cutting up 6 tomatoes, 2 red bell peppers, and an entire onion. Now that everything's chopped, I'm gonna throw some oil in a pan with tomato paste and let that simmer down, and then add some garlic. Now I'm gonna add all those vegetables, let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and pour in a half a cup of spicy chicken broth. This is one of those recipes where I use every seasoning in my cabinet pretty much. While those seasonings marinate together, I'm gonna chop up some cilantro and throw that in. Now that it's slightly thickening up, I'm gonna create some pockets to drop those eggs in. I'm using 6 eggs, and I'm just gonna cover on the stove for about 8 to 10 minutes. I just took these baguettes out of the oven, so I'm gonna chop them up, and this shakshuka looks so good. I'm gonna top it with more cilantro and some feta cheese. This dish is truly full of flavor. I love how the spice and those tomatoes pair with the egg. And scooping it all up with some bread is the best way to eat it. After eating such a hearty meal, I decided to get out of the house and go somewhere scenic. I live about an hour away from the Cumberland Falls of Kentucky, and I used to go here all the time as a kid. It's been super rainy lately, so I'm glad I got to catch it on such a beautiful day. For dinner, I'm making a Tuscan lamb soup. I'm starting off by cutting up some carrots, celery, and onion. I usually eat dinner kind of late. It's around 8:30 now. I'm using sun-dried tomatoes in this recipe, so I'm using the oil from that to cook those vegetables in. Now I'm gonna season the hell out of these and let them simmer for about 10 minutes and throw my meat in. I prefer lamb over ground beef and Italian sausage, so I'm using that. Now I'm gonna throw in some garlic, thyme, red pepper flakes, and some tomato paste to spicing it up and thicken it up. Now that the meat's done, I'm gonna deglaze it with some white wine and throw in some Worcestershire. I'm adding 2 cans of Great Northern beans and an entire box of chicken broth. This is my first time cooking this recipe, and it honestly looks great so far. I'm throwing in some sun-dried tomatoes and a half a cup of half and half with some spinach. My kitchen smells amazing, and this looks absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and plate it up and add some Parmesan cheese on top. Now it's time to demolish this. I love how the spinach and sun-dried tomatoes add a freshness to it. It's insanely flavorful and filling. I'm definitely gonna make this again.